Good morning. It's Sunday. It's Sunday in the morning. I'm just noticing that my mic may have been off all day yesterday for the stream. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyways, it's Sunday. It's morning, and I'm tired, and it's you know, every morning. This gets harder and harder to do. It's supposed to be getting easier and easier to do, but I want to quit so bad. Do you want to just jump into it? Let's just jump into it. We're just gonna watch some TikToks and some stuff and some stuff. Let's just do it. Kind of want to move this along, you know? Get into it. So, today I like to get in the spooky spirit. I like to get into this spooky spirit by getting into some creepy TikToks. The reason why I'm talking like this is because this is how dumb fucks talk. And I feel like a lot of dumb fucks is living on TikTok these days. Sorry, that's not how dumb fucks talk. Like if you have that accent, you're not a doesn't like automatically make you a dumb fuck, but you're close. Close. Feeling a little large and in charge today. A little fat. That's good. I'm looking at myself in this mirror and I can see a double chin. My face on this side is pretty swollen. I don't like that at all. But it's morning. I haven't taken a shower. You can go fuck yourself with all those judgmental comments. Okay? As long as we got that out of the way, let's just jump right on into it. Oh my God. Every fucking morning. You would think by now that I would have this figured out. And I would also have cleared my throat before coming on stream. Nope. You're wrong. We're going to turn the volume all the way down again. Okay. Actually, I have this here. I could use this to do that. Greg, you could use this. It's a lot more. All right. This video here says 15 creepy videos going viral right now. A reaction. Are they actually going viral? Is my question. Are they actually creepy? Is my question. You know what? Let's not get into the creepy yet. I want to see what this means because the headline says Florida couple saves $100,000 after deciding to go bare by not purchasing wind and flood coverage. I don't know if this is news. Are you saying that they could save $100,000 by not getting the insurance, or they never needed the insurance in the first place? So it's a question I have. Hold on a second. Headphones are not working. Go. And go.
We're looking at how some Florida residents are choosing to go without homeowners insurance rather than pay the double-digit rate increases.
Investigative reporter Adam Walser talking with a local couple.
What's it mean double-digit rate increases? Like $10, $20, $50? Triple digits means 300. You know what I mean? 4 digits. 1,000, 5, tens of thousands. Double-digit increases. Did it go up by $10? Is that what you're telling me? And these people are bitching about it going up by $10, $20, $50, $90.
Decision years ago, but he also has a warning tonight from an industry insider.
Might be a little too quiet.
We bought in 2001 and we retired in 2007.
This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home located in St. Pete Beach started out as Jimmy and Heather Riley's
decent house.
vacation home. They moved in permanently in 2007 when they retired, paid off their mortgage, and renovated.
Hey, how come they look like typical fucking people that moved to Florida? I've never seen any, like, if you took this picture right here. What the fuck? What the fuck? If you took, you know how you know you're not from Florida? Here's how you know you're not from Florida. You have a silver starfish necklace. That's how you know you're not from Florida. Because nobody wears Florida pride on their neck quite like someone that's not from Florida. You know? Also, here's another indication that they're not from Florida. They're alive at this age. You know what I mean? They're alive at this age. I would love to talk to somebody that's above 50 that has lived in Florida all of their life and has managed to stay alive. Because I don't know if that's possible. I don't really know. I've just know that, young people live in Florida. But is there any? This is the picture, guys. This is the live, laugh, love version of people that retire to Florida, right?
Paid off their mortgage,
Okay.
and renovated it from top to bottom.
Wow.
So we did everything. Everything was.
I like how they took that wall out.
But
Oh.
after Hurricanes Charlie,
Uh-huh.
Francis,
Yeah.
and Wilma in 2004 and 2005
Yeah.
caused billions of damages to the Sunshine State, their property insurance payment skyrocketed to
$7,000 a
$7,000
year. That's crazy.
and didn't cover their pool or patio.
Flood doesn't cover it and wind doesn't cover it.
And that was with a $20,000 hurricane deductible.
If the hurricane hit and it's say $25,000 worth of damage,
Uh-huh.
are we going to put a claim in for $5,000? I don't think so, because then they're going to raise my insurance.
So
Yeah.
the Rileys decided to go bare, buying a bare bones homeowners policy without wind or flood coverage.
We had money that we put aside and said, we're not spending this for anything else.
You think that they just drink all day? Like, I just don't know what retirees do when they move to Florida. What do you do? What do you do? Do you pick up side jobs? Like, how do you stay busy? You just drink all day? Because her eyes are glossy as fuck, and I'm betting this is like 8:30 in the morning.
Unless something happens to the house.
And sorry if you're watching this, ma'am. I know you are, because I have so many fucking viewers. That is a good chance that you're watching this. Sorry if you're not a drunk. You just have the appearance of a drunk. And I might be judging you from the picture of the overly gigantic wine glass that you were holding in the picture next to your husband, who was also holding a beer bottle, and I think it was a cigarette.
And then we'll say,
I'm just making judgments, snap judgments on white women and wine, you know what I mean? You know how it goes.
save the money every year.
We've been putting away $7,000 a year for 13 years.
Okay.
So that's over $100,000.
And that would have all been
I
gone.
mean, gone. There's nothing. There was nothing around. It was given away to them, and they'll just keep raising my rates no matter what.
That's how insurance works, though, homeboy. Like, this is the most common shit I've ever heard people complain about when it comes to insurance. Well, if I just saved my money and not given it to the insurance company, I'd have $100,000. Right. And if something does happen in the meantime, and it does cost $100,000 worth of damage, you're fucked.
They didn't have a claim.
But going bare is not for everybody. If you have a mortgage, lenders require wind coverage and flood insurance if you are in a high-risk.
Can I say something that's controversial? If you don't have enough money to cover your ass in the case of emergency, you shouldn't retire. I feel like that's just... I think that people just rush to retire and they're like, we'll be fine. I've got my pension coming in. She's got her pension coming in. We're going to be fine. No, the fuck you're not. Because you break a leg, you're not fine. Your car gets totaled and it's your fault, you're not fine. Your house, somebody runs into your house with a car, you're not fine. The choice to retire, you know, it used to be that you could retire and you would be fine. You know, catastrophic things don't happen very often, you know, but at the price of everything, excuse me, I don't think that it doesn't seem like that much of a benefit these days to be like, we're retired now. And I'm just going to say, here's what I'm going to say. When people say, I'm retired now, and I'm going to say, what do you do with your time? And if they're like, well, we just sit around and oh my fucking God. We just sit around and enjoy each other's company. And I'm going to say, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. Why doesn't it look like it? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I mean, you got to be busy. You got to have a hobby, right? Or depression sets in, or you start going into like crazy thinking and all that kind of stuff. I also think that retiring in the year 2023 isn't that smart, because I don't see how you can be alive. Like, why not just quit your job now? You know what I mean? Why not just quit your job now and do nothing? And then people always say, well, people don't want to work no more. Nobody ever wanted to work fucking ever. Okay? Everyone's looking for retirement. I can't wait to get old. I can't wait to get old and just go down to Florida where it rains all the fucking time and there's chances of hurricanes. I can't wait. But you know what's really good for my arthritis? It's that heat. Fucking Arizona's great too. Arizona's great too for arthritis. Go to Arizona, New Mexico even. They got great meth down there. I saw this documentary called Breaking Bad one time. Guess they got great meth down there. You should try. You should try that. Fuck it. If you're in your 80s and you haven't tried meth, what's the harm? Go to New Mexico, find this guy, Jesse Pinkman. He drives a big car and it says, what's it say on the back? I don't know. There's some blue meth down there. And that was a documentary I seen on Vice or something. A guy named Walter White used to be a chemistry teacher. He died. Cancer or something. But he's a really good meth cook. If you want to retire, why pick Florida? I don't understand. You have no money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, Florida's a cheap place to live. Is it, though? You just said $7,000 a year for fucking insurance. Is it that cheap? I bet you Arizona's cheaper. I bet you can buy a lot more land. Bet you can buy a pool. And if you really wanted to, you could put a canopy over that pool for some nice shade. And if you really, really wanted to, you could get fans with a little mist that spray while you're outside, so it doesn't feel so hot. You know what I mean? Texas. Texas is another place. You could go to Texas. You could go to just about any other place. Why do people pick Florida? I'm going to retire from my electrician's job. I made really good money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm going to take this money and I'm going to move down to Florida, where it is increasing the cost of the housing is increasing like crazy. It is overpopulation. People are absolutely out of their fucking minds, and houses are slapped on top of each other. But it'll be nice. We'll be close to Disneyland for the grandkids. Guess what? Your grandkids ain't coming to see you as much as you think they are. Okay? It's just not going to happen. I think this idea of retirement, why am I going so hard on retirement? I think this idea of retirement is a fallacy. I think people, bro, why can't you just enjoy your life now? Why do you have to, get a bad back in hopes that you can retire soon? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to retire and I'm going to move down to Florida where there's fucking hurricanes. Seems like a great place to live. I think it would be amazing. Because you know what? Me and Sandy, we like to ski. We don't like when the snow falls. So we go down to Florida. Bitch, go anywhere else. You know what I mean? If this is a problem for you, if saving hundreds of thousands of dollars on insurance is a problem for you, don't pick Florida.
Scarier. And homeowners who do go bare need to have other money.
Let me show you something real quick. Millions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars, millions and millions and millions of dollars. None of these, unless you own some kind of steel stamping or whatever, these are not retirement homes. Most people, when they retire, they go to a retirement village, and it's sad. They live in apartments. I don't want to have to cut my grass. You could pay someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, if you are not living the life you want to live after retirement, then you probably shouldn't have retired. I understand, yes, Greg, you're missing the point. People just want a slow life when they're in their retirement years. And I say, why? What for? You lived a shit life in the beginning to now then settle in an apartment. Like, you worked all your life. I can't wait till I retire. Oh, it's going to be so nice. I will watch all the reruns of Bob Barker on Price is Right. I don't know. Do they do reruns on Bob Barker's Price is Right? Price is Right. I don't know. Maybe they do. Probably on the Game Show Network or some shit. What's that one that you can get on the free channels? Because I forgot you're retired, so you can't really afford much anymore. That's the thing. I've never talked to somebody that's been retired, that's receiving a pension, that doesn't say, I'm on a budget now because I'm retired. Why the fuck did you retire? If you have to pinch pennies now to live your life, well, Medicaid pays for me. Right. You could do just about anything other than retire. I think people think like, well, I'm retired now. I mean, like, be full-time at Walmart. You know what I mean? And tell them that you need to sit down for 7 hours of the day. You know what I mean? Listen, you could do OnlyFans. There's definitely retiree OnlyFans. And tell me you don't think about it. You think about it. You do. OnlyFans, retired feet. You know what I mean? If you didn't want to show your titties and ass, you could just show your feet. Retired feet pics. You know? Excuse me, I'm retired. Never, I can't. I'm not going to go any further in that joke. That's fucked up. I'm not going to do it. But you could do it. You could do OnlyFans. You could do grass care. I see this guy on YouTube that does this grass. He cuts his grass, and he has like a lot of fucking followers on YouTube, and he makes a lot of money. He quit his job from True Green to cut his grass, to show lawn care videos on YouTube, and he makes tens of thousands of dollars a month. You could do that. Now, not everybody has that type of personality, but you could try. You know what I'm saying? You could try. I don't know. Don't do the thing that these people are doing. I'm retired. I don't have that kind of money. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to skimp out insurance. I'm one of the most insurance-prone states in the country. You know what I mean? If you're going to need to use insurance, if you want to use insurance, the place you move is Florida. The guy said, well, that hurricane insurance doesn't cover my pool. What the fuck is going to happen to your pool in a hurricane? Yeah, it could cave in, but then wouldn't it? I mean, $5,000, or what do you say, $20,000 deductible. You got to be smarter than the insurance. I'm not going to say how to do insurance fraud here on YouTube so it can be used against me, but I'm saying you can find $20,000 worth of damage real fucking quick. You find somebody that's very expensive to give you a quote. Because I can tell you right now, replacing a door like this, okay, a 3-panel sliding glass door, that's probably a couple thousand by itself. If that window breaks, you can't just, or bends the frame or whatever, you can't just replace the glass. You're going to have to replace the whole thing. You know? What if one of these tiny ass toothpick supports gets broke out? Oh, man, I'm sorry. That wasn't going to cost you. Have you seen the cost of things? You can come up with $20,000 in damage on a home in a hurricane real fucking easy. I don't know. These poor people. You know, I'm just ripping into them. No one's watching anyway, so it don't fucking matter.
Available just in case.
We could have got wiped out the first year, and $7,000 wasn't going to help that
Drunk.
much.
It's a gamble Jimmy Riley believes is worth taking, since his land is worth more than his home.
For the house, it may take you $300,000, $400,000 rebuild, but not $800,000.
And that's what they're going to base your premium on.
That's what they're going to do. Yes, exactly.
Something tells me that this guy wasn't an accountant. Something tells me that this guy wasn't an accountant. What is this software update that it keeps wanting me to get? It just says software update. It doesn't say what it is. Something tells me that this guy wasn't an accountant. He looks to me more to be a skilled trades type of guy. You know, he worked hard. Like he was a hard worker, you know what I mean? Like he does kind of the same type of shit that I do. Like I'm not gonna age gracefully, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm gonna have cuts on my hands and shit. This guy, if we were to guess, what would you say? What would you say this guy's profession was? He either sold cars. He didn't sell insurance, I'll tell you that. But he could have sold cars. And I'm thinking more likely he is a laborer of some sort. He maybe owned a drywall company. He's not a roofer because he's white. I'm not sure what his job was. He's definitely a laborer of some sort, but he definitely doesn't know math very well.
Riley believes is worth taking.
Oh, they also don't have a very good sense of style. That's subjective, man. Why would you? That's rude. Don't do that. That's rude. Fucking. I mean, you're in these people's home. You go into these people's home and you start ripping them for their sense of style. I mean, but let's be honest here. Who the fuck hung these? This ain't how you hang shit. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this guy wasn't a skilled trades guy. Or maybe she hung them with like 3M command strips. And she's like, I saw on TikTok or I saw on Pinterest the way that they hang them. It's so cute when they hang them in the hallway and they make them uneven. But like, yes, ma'am, but there is rhyme or reason to that. I also saw on Pinterest this one time that you put a candle in a wine glass because you know we like wine so much. I just thought it would be cute to put a candle in a wine glass and set it on here. It puts little frilly things around it. And then instead of hanging the pictures on the wall or making them stack up, we're just going to pile them on this little, what you call a sofa table type thing. But we're not going to put it behind the sofa. We're going to put it in the hallway because makes it harder for us to get through that hallway. And we just think that is so silly. When we're drunk, we need something to lean on when we're trying to get through here. And you know what I thought was a really great idea? I saw on Pinterest this girl, to bring the outside in, she brought pictures of her outside her back window, blew them up, and hung them in the hallway. I know you could just go out here at 6 or 7 o'clock during golden hour and see this same fucking scene. But I just thought it would be so cute to be able to hang that picture right here. Because I was a photographer. I might be a photographer now. And I just love my own pictures.
Since his land is worth more than his home.
His land is worth more than his home. I'm just trying to think of the way how that would work. His land is worth more than his home. So he's like, I don't give a fuck. Take the house down. I'll just sell it. I'll just sell the land. See, the thing is, like, that's not how it works, though. The house and the land is valued together. There isn't two separate values. Like, the land is worth more than the home. Yes, maybe probably at this time, if you were to buy a plot of land his size, it would be more money than what he bought it for. You don't value land and property separately unless let me think about how this would make any fucking sense at all. The land is worth more than the home. Okay, so let's say he has farmland. This is not farmland because he has a house next door to him. It just doesn't make any sense. If the land is worth more than the home, then the price of his value of his home would go up. You understand? Like the desire, if he lives in a desirable area, maybe he means the land is worth more than the cost to rebuild the home. But still, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Let him finish.
The house, it may take you $400,000 rebuild, but not.
Okay, the house, it might take you $400,000 to rebuild. Okay, and
Not 800,000.
And that's what they're going to.
but not 800,000, and that's what they're gonna value. Right. But buddy, you want your house to be valued for way more than it is. In the scenario that you have like a house fire. Or a total loss, you want that $800,000 valuation. That's how insurance works, my boy. You can't do that. You can't say live on television in front of everybody that my house is only worth $300,000. It's only going to cost $300,000 to rebuild the house. Bro, then you just made $500,000 on a total loss. That's how we win as a consumer. You want your house to be valued for way more than it's worth via insurance, or through insurance. Because like I said, in the case of a total loss, you will, benefit from that. He's making it sound like, that's the sucker bet. That's not the sucker bet, man. That's protection. Now, $7,000 a year, that's a lot of money, but $7,000 a year, you can make that pretty goddamn easily. I think you could do that pretty easily. $7,000 a year. You could make up for that. She could make those little wine glass candle things that she loves so much. The thing is, I just feel like this is poor financial planning. You don't retire if you can't afford $7,000 a year. That's what it costs to live in Florida. You could just, I don't know, maybe not go to Florida. It just seems like we're supposed to feel so bad for these people, but they made bad decisions. I don't feel bad for them. They made bad decisions.
Base your premium.
Oh, that's what they're going to do. Yes, exactly.
1 out of every 5 Florida homeowners.
Mark Freelander is a spokesperson for the Insurance Information Institute, which is tracking a huge increase in the number of homeowners going bare.
Today, we are approaching 20% of Florida homeowners not having a property insurance policy.
He says rising insurance rates are to blame.
The average cost of a home insurance policy in Florida today is running at about.
This is the part that I agree. Florida has been Florida forever. Florida weather has been Florida weather forever. More people that move to Florida or are building in Florida brings more money in for the insurance companies. There's no, yes, the cost of repairs have gone up. Cost of repairs have gone up for several reasons we won't get into. But inflation has occurred. All these type of things have occurred. But insurance is one of the biggest money makers in our country. It is basically a smoke alarm, paying a monthly a fee for a smoke alarm if you, just in case you ever have some smoke or a fire in your house. You know what I mean? And then when that fire happens, that money that you put in, right, will then pay for the fire. You don't need insurance. You don't have to have insurance. You have to have insurance if you have a loan on the house. You know what I mean? That just covers the bank. Make sure the bank wants their ass covered. But yeah, the cost of insurance is high, and that is a shame. But I'm sure there's other factors at play that we won't get into. Just I have a buddy that cuts grass. Okay, it's not just that the cost of repairs go up, but I have a buddy that cuts grass for a living. He started off this year at $40 minimum. Doesn't matter how big it doesn't matter how small your yard is. He cuts your grass for $40. He then bumped it up to $45, and now he said, people want me are asking me to cut their grass, commercial accounts and all that, so bad that he increased it to $60 minimum. And he said, people are still wanting him to cut the grass. You know what I mean? So the cost goes up when the demand is high. You know what I mean? There probably is a larger demand for insurance, and they know you want it. They know you need it, so they just put any price on it they want. They gouge prices, and it's one of the only industries that is legally able to just absolutely take advantage of a devastation and just charge you more because they know you need it. And then they agree as an industry that this is the rate now to do it. I mean, in a perfect world, you would have enough money. You would have your house paid for, which nobody does, right? That's not expected. In a perfect world, you'd have your house paid for, and then you would just be putting that money that you give the insurance, that you would be giving insurance. You'd be putting that money away in case of a catastrophic or a total loss. You know what I mean? And you would be okay. You'd be settled. You'd be fine. You'd have that money in a bank account that was specifically just for that. You never touched it. It was basically in case someone threw a rock at your car or anything like that. That way you don't even need a fucking deductible. It's your money. That's how you get away from insurance. But if you don't own your own house, the bank owns your house and you pay a mortgage on it, you cannot get away from insurance. If you don't own your own car, you can't get away from insurance. And I know people think well, I saved a lot of money. I paid $400 a month for my home insurance, but $400 a month for 20 years, a lot of fucking money. I don't know. Just my thoughts.
$6,000. That's 42% higher than just a year ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Compare that to the national average rate of $1,700
Right.
a year.
So again, begs the question, and we have to go back here and say, hey, you made a bad decision. You picked fucking Florida, the place that, I mean, you got to look into these things. You got to know, we retired and moved to Florida. Why did you retire and move to Florida? Why did you decide to retire? How much were you making before you before you moved to Florida? Why choose Florida when you know that it is the most accident-prone state in the country? And probably Louisiana.
We recommend trying to find ways to keep your coverage and don't drop it.
Freelander says before going bear, you should explore other options.
Most people that go bear have their house paid for. It's their house. You know what I'm saying? Most people that go bear, like I was explaining, most people that go bear, you know, this guy definitely works for the insurance industry. He's not going to tell you don't have a fucking, you know, insurance if you own your own home. Just put that money in a bank account and you'll be okay.
Including shopping around, bundling home, car, and life insurance.
Yeah, that's what you're. Yeah, that'll save you some money. Bundling home, car, and life insurance policies all into one is going to save you like $33 fucking a month. It isn't going to do shit. Raising deductibles. Yeah, let me raise my fucking deductible. So when my shingles fall off my roof, fuck, I got to pay $3,000 because I raised my fucking deductible to $5,000. Smart. This guy that we're listening to here, he's a fucking asshole. Shop around, suck my dick. How about that? How about, why don't we put this as a tip? Here's other options. Suck my dick. I don't fucking shopping around and then searching for, I'm pointing to the screen like you guys can see it. Shopping around. Here's this fucking guy's all-time tips of how to avoid homeowners insurance is this shit. Shopping around, and then the bottom one says searching for discounts. Same thing. Same fucking thing. Bundling home, car, and life insurance policies. Bro, this is your fucking life-saving tips. Raising your deductibles. No. How to get fucked in the ass. Raise deductibles. What is the deal? My God, this macho's got me fired the fuck up. I just hate this shit. We're supposed to feel bad for these people because they made a shit fucking decision. They made a terrible decision. They retired too early without enough money, and they went to a state that is the most accident-prone state in the country, and they decided to go bare bones on an insurance policy. This guy that wants to tell you, well, we recommend you don't go bare bones on an insurance policy, and here's other ways to get around saving up to $100,000 a year. And he says shop around. This whole scenario is like, what the fuck, dude? Also, who watches the news? Who watches local news? I guess I do, because it pisses me off and it gets me going, and it makes for content.
And searching for discounts.
So, you see it.
I would be asking this guy right now. If I was this guy, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? How much do you get paid to look into this type of shit? This is the information. This guy is from the insurance information, whatever the fuck that is. If that's even a real thing. The dude is on YouTube and he's like, let me give you, here's 5 tips on how to save money on your insurance. And he gives those 5 fucking tips. It would be like me saying, here's 5 ways to make your coffee taste better. Use sugar, creamer, add chocolate, caramel syrup. Those are my 5 fucking tips to make coffee taste better. Yes, you stupid fuck. That's how it happens. God, I'm fired the fuck up. Let's get rid of this. I need to go back to TikToks.
Look at the big picture. Is it worth taking the risk that you could lose your home, which in most cases is the most valuable asset families have?
I don't like this guy. What? Okay, he works for the Insurance Information Institute, the III.org. Insurance Information Institute. Do you think this is a company that is a nonprofit? Do you think it's a nonprofit? Or do you think it's like a lobbyist for a lobbying group for why you should have insurance? And also, let me ask you a question. How often are you going to the III.org? You know what I really need? I really wish there was a website that just gave me information on insurance. That would be helpful. Information on insurance. Yeah, it's called your fucking insurance broker. That's what this guy is. I bet you this guy. What the fuck's with this headphones, man? 1986 fucking airplane pilot.
Can you replace that out of pocket? 9 out of 10 homeowners absolutely cannot.
For the few who can afford to and are willing to take a risk, the Rileys recommend it.
If you are in a position to do it, why give an insurance company that's going to look for every reason
Right.
not to pay you?
Listen, drunk lady, I agree with you here. If you are in a position to not have to pay an insurance company the money and you can just put it aside for in case of emergency, that is the way to do it. I agree with the drunk lady with the wrinkly neck. I love it.
Why give them your money?
We wouldn't have to wait 90 days because the insurance companies have 90 days to
Exactly.
respond to your thing. We can start next day and have cash to pay.
100,000%.
Start doing it.
So you feel like this is one of the best decisions?
What the fuck is this angle? This is a guy? Oh, I can't, dude. I cannot. This is someone who gets paid to do camera work. Everything's fuzzy. He's shooting into the light. This is sad.
You made.
It is the second best decision I made.
What's the first? I'll bet it's the wife. You know what? You know what? Third best decision, getting them teeth fixed. Or maybe brushing those teeth. That would be the third best decision you make. I don't know. Feel like he's going to murder this girl, but whatever.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser with photojournalist Matt McGlashan. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home. We love it.
Taking action for you.
Interesting idea. And
So what action did they actually, he said taking action for you. What did he actually do? That's okay. A couple saves money, $100,000 not purchasing wind flood coverage. That's okay. Some Florida condo owners may be hit with rising insurance inspection costs. Okay. I love to watch local Florida news. I don't know. It always.
And the rising cost of property insurance. It's a topic we've been dedicated to covering. You can find the links and all the information and all the stories right here on.
Inside look into the world's longest running dolphin conservation program. So I see all of this is insurance related, you know, insurance. Okay, insurance. Insurance. I don't know what this bottom one is, but what the fuck does this dolphin one have to do with insurance? We just want to let you know we are fun-loving people over here. We don't just always concentrate on insurance. We do like dolphins.
On our website about the pros and cons of so-called going bear. It's on abcactionnews.com. You can also view all of our insurance stories recently by clicking on the Price of Paradise tab. Wendy?
Very cool. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
At how some Florida residents are choosing to go without homeowners insurance rather than pay the double digit.
Stop. I don't know why she said double digits. It didn't go up $70. It went up like 42%. Maybe that's what she means by double digit. Double digit percentage. She could have just said to almost half, you know? What was the other thing I wanted to see? I'm afraid, you know, now that my blood pressure is extremely high, 23andMe got hacked. Let's not look at that one today. 26 minutes of creepy TikTok. No, let's not do that. Let's just go into TikTok. Fuck it. You know what? Nothing pisses me off more than TikTok, to be completely honest. Scary perturbator. What's that mean? Perturbator? What's that mean? Perturbator? What?
Oh my god, everybody's fucking screaming.
What is that? I don't understand. Skinwalker was on the closet. Skinwalker was in the closet. The baby was sleeping in front of their bed. The eyes on the mom's side was a cat, and the thing that fell in the dad's. What? I didn't see any of that shit. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh shit! Oh my god, everybody's fucking screaming!
Let's watch it anyway. Sensitive content. I have the scariest view of my bed.
I have the worst view from my bed.
No, I don't like it. Just be some shit jumping out. It's 3 a.m. in the goddamn morning and I just had the worst breakup. This is my final straw. 789 people click like on it, and what are they going to say? Oh, sweetie, it's okay. Sleep, sleep. Oh my God, same. This is where y'all finding your people, is fucking TikTok, man. Right above that says, my soul just hit the stanky leg. What the fuck? Man, I feel bad for these people, but it's 3 a.m. in the goddamn morning and I just had the worst breakup. This is my final straw. Crying face. And her, you know what her fucking name is? It's Woman. Life is kind of mid, not gonna lie. You know what, Debbie Downer? See ya. It's 4 a.m. Why, bro? Bro, why? Okay, let's just skip through this because I don't want to be jump scared, okay?
I have the I have the worst view.
Oh shit, bro. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh my God. Yo. What is going on here? For those who don't know, he ran into the elevator screaming and then a random woman chased him. For those who don't know, we just saw it, dude. We don't... If we're blind, we can't see the video. And if we're blind, we can't read your shit. For those who don't know, he ran into the elevator screaming and the random woman chased him. That's not what happened. That's his girl. And she's gone fucking crazy. Watch this. And then she kind of snaps out of it. You never been in a rage before where you're just kind of like, damn, this is crazy. I saw this video from the that one guy who explains the backstory behind everything, and he said that the guy was having a schizophrenic episode and he was, I'm a hit. That's obviously not true. LMAO, that's so bullshit. How do you know? Caption? The fuck you mean caption? The guy in the video just had witnessed a horrifying sight that shattered his sanity. His sister or something. Dude, I just don't understand why people do TikTok, man. How do you go... how do you do this? Like, how do you do this? Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you even comment in these fucking TikToks, dude? You have a motherfucker here that just says Blue Label. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. No. I'm not watching this shit, man. Yeah, no. We're not. No, I'm not. No. Sorry. I can't. Damn.
Bro, what in the ever-loving
This
shit
is crazy.
am I looking at right now?
It says Skinwalker disguised as human. This is fucked up, dude. This is a like disabled child. See, I don't like the way TikTok does this kind of stuff, man. Like TikTok takes mental illness and it like amplifies it, and then it puts stuff like on it like this is a real skinwalker. Like You know, obviously people do this shit for like because they put haunted TikToker. They're doing it for the views and the clicks and the money, but like it is so not helpful to society. This is a poor kid.
Coming up on me. Like, hey, buddy. Are you okay? You can't be out here.
The kid has Down syndrome, man. Look at it. Looks like the toddler with Downs. One of those Australian giant bats on the roof, and the deer was shedding its antlers. On the ground. What the fuck?
Where's your mommy? Hey, buddy. Holy shit, dude. What in the fuck? Bro, what in the F?
No, I see, dude. This is why I don't fuck with TikTok, man. This is some actually like bullying, mean people shit. If you watch this stuff and you think it's funny and it's cool and stuff, I can't fuck with you. It's not cool. None of it's cool. It's so sad. It's like heartbreaking, man. When you look at some of these people that are in the fucking comments of TikToks, you're just kind of like, dude, it breeds the most schizophrenic shit. You know what I mean? It makes you really not want TikTok to continue. I don't like it, man. It makes me feel really bad. I've said this before. I don't like the way TikTok makes me feel. I really don't. I like to see people doing cool shit, creating and all that kind of stuff. I don't like to see people feeding into schizophrenia and like mental illness. I don't like that, man. There's a lot of fucking like depression and mental illness on TikTok, and people find their people find their community within these things, within these worlds of like schizophrenic postings. You know what I mean? Schizophrenic ideas. People find their places in their people find their community within more schizophrenic ideas and stuff, and it makes it worse for them because they start to believe that their schizophrenic thoughts are real thoughts. And in this case, man, we just saw a kid that was abandoned, like neglected. Maybe not neglected. Maybe the kid got out and the mom was just cooking dinner or lunch or breakfast and she turned her back for 1 second. It happens. But how they were talking about a kid with Down syndrome, man, that fucking breaks my heart. They called him a fucking skinwalker, dude. Shit's crazy. We as a society allow this shit. Like, we don't just allow it, we encourage it as society. We encourage this type of fucking behavior. Why are we doing this?
What? What's wrong with you? It me. What? It took my daughter. Burger? Please let me inside. Burger! Please let me in.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm straight up depressed now, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. TikTok is a really fucking like toxic ass place. When you talk about toxicity, right? Like the spreading of a fucking disease. TikTok is it. It is it. It is purposefully fucking addictive. It's purposely fucking easy to just turn it on and swipe through things. So it gets you hooked, man. It's purposely made this way. I don't think they purposefully like made TikTok to like spread schizophrenic ideologies. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's what it was made for, but like it's a perfect place for that. I think we as a Jesus Christ, we as a society should not buy into this bullshit. It's fucking awful, man. Is this real UFO time? I'm gonna tell you, no, bro, it ain't real. Well, that's real. Through the tulips. What? We don't know that this is an underwater nuke. It just could have been a bomb of some sort. I'm not going to speculate on that. What the fuck, dude? I don't know why I watch this shit, man. Is this real? This is the one I clicked on. Is this real?
Everybody listen up.
Why doesn't it give me the shit that I click on? Like, I clicked on this one. Is this just like... Yeah. It's not even the same guy. It's not even the same channel. Or the same poster. It's not the same. I don't know. Nah, dude. I don't fuck with this shit, dude. I don't like TikTok. I think it's really fucking weird. Once again, man. All right, guys. We're going to call it because I'm starting to get annoyed. As if I wasn't annoyed. How long... Okay. I thought we could do some fun Halloween shit. I thought it would be funny. Maybe we should do creepy funny. Creepy funny TikTok. Yeah, okay. This is more like it. Okay, this is more like it. I don't want to fucking go through that shit, man. There's just a lot of mental illness in this world, and I don't want to contribute to it. Oh, what? Holy crap. Shout out to her partner, though.
And you're going to see how fast you can get to me. But the moment the lights come back on...
This is kind of fun. This is kind of fun.
Stop, okay? You have to pause.
Okay.
Can you do that? Okay. Okay, ready? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, one more time, okay? You ready? What the fuck? Turn off the lights, and you're gonna see how...
It's funny.
Daddy, 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 hurry! I saw something scurry!
Son, what's all this screaming for? You're gonna wake the neighbors next door.
Okay. No, it's crazy.
Daddy, I think there's a spider on my floor. Is it?
It looks like it's all animated in pencil, which means it's on paper. That's impressive.
Will you squish it?
You call me in here in the middle of the night to come into your room and destroy life. Is that what they teach you in Sunday school?
But Daddy, it's gross. It's got a million legs, a billion eyes, a trillion eggs.
Son, it's not disgusting. It's just reality. Take a deep breath and appreciate life.
What?
Look how delicate his legs are, crawling across your bedroom floor. Do you know the proper name?
Arachnids!
That's right. We're living in a world that's full of creatures, big and small, hairy and slimy. You're not the center of the world.
It's fucking cool.
How would you feel if a giant ant...
That's impressive, man. See, this is the shit that I like. People creating, man. This is the type of shit that I like. I like this guy. Let's see if he has more. Here's part 2 of the song. Okay.
Came out of the sky and decided to crush you.
I guess I'd be scared, but Daddy, what if the spider hurt me?
He didn't hurt you yet, did he, son? Your logic is flawed, you come undone. Swallow your pride.
It's cool, man. Very cool.
Said the same thing. Daddy, daddy, kill that kid.
That's the point, Dad. What if he did? That's why I have to strike first.
I need more of this in my algorithm.
What if he did it? What if the world was made of pudding? All I'm saying is consider something besides your thirst for blood.
Dad, you're right. Now I see. Maybe you got a family.
Now you're learning, understanding. Finally, you're becoming human. Let's return him to his natural habitat. Put him in a cup and take him outside.
Right. For sure. Love it. That's cool. Okay. That was cool. Those little animations are really cool. What? This guy's cool, man. He's got some cool shit. Why? Why? All right. You get a follow, my friend. I like your style. Very, very weird. So loud. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the For You page. Give me more shit. Let's see here.
Someone behaving like that, run, even if it's your own mother. Her mom had been acting very strange.
Dude, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? This is if it's real, this is somebody going through a schizophrenic, a schizophrenic moment, and we keep spreading misinformation, or like, yeah, I guess misinformation, but like, this is a thing. Y'all keep screaming about fucking mental illness, mental illness, mental illness. Oh, this country has a mental illness problem. You fucking, as a whole, belong to one of the biggest supporters of this type of fucking behavior. You feed into it. I don't like it at all, man. God. Why can't things just be fun? Why can't things just be fun? Instead,
If you see someone behaving like that, run.
If you see someone behaving like this, run? Yo, that's fucking unfair.
If you see someone behaving like that, run. Even
Yeah. I feel that. Every time I mention my age to somebody, they're like, you're old as shit. Love that song. Okay.
It's a book bag. It's a girl's purse. That makes you a girl. No, it doesn't. You call me
Like the lessons from Malcolm in the Middle, the lessons that Malcolm in the Middle taught us at that age, man. Great. He said, "You're wearing a girl's backpack. That makes you a girl." And he says, "No, it's not. No, it doesn't." And he just fucking lashes out, dude. It's the way shit should go. Me walking into math class, knowing the only thing I can do is calculate them. Okay. I gotta say, this has 1 million clicks, and this is dumb. This is dumb. This is just a guy walking in fucking heels from one side of the room to the other, and it's not even a funny little thing that you put on there. Me walking into math class knowing the only thing I can calculate is when class ends. It's not that funny. Is that relatable? I guess it's relatable. What can I say? Me walking into the grocery store knowing all I'm gonna get is bread. Like, it's the same fucking shit. I don't know, man. It's not.
She's worried right now. I'm looking for you. So why don't you just bag over me and go get her? I bet she's worried to death about you. So I bet she's called every hospital around.
All right. All right. Okay. Most of this shit can be explained. Wait, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Greg, don't say anymore. Don't say anything anymore. Okay. I am going. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back ever again. I'm leaving for good. I don't want to be part of the world that just encourages people to do dumb shit. I don't want to go back. We're not going back to TikTok. Okay? Until I can fix my algorithm, I'm not going back to TikTok. I don't want to do it. It makes me angry. It makes me sad. It makes me feel really bad about myself. I've said this so many times. I do not like the way I feel after being on TikTok. I tried it so many times, and people keep saying, "Oh, you got to change your algorithm," and blah blah blah. You know what? Those people that told me to change my algorithm, you know what they wanted me? Like, I just have tons of positive women doing positive things. I bet you do. And I bet you if you let me look at your For You page, there would be mental illness on that For You page. I don't like it, man. It like exacerbates issues with people. It's so accessible. Anybody with a phone, anybody with a computer can access TikTok and start scrolling through. And the stuff that it gives you right off the bat is just bad stuff. It's not helpful. It isn't things like how to save money or how to like how to make sure that you have money. It doesn't show you anything at all except for like these. Yes, it's fun. You know what I mean? Yes, it's escapism. And I understand that, but people aren't using it for escapism. They're logging 8 to 10 hours on TikTok a day. That isn't escapism. That's your life. You now need escapism from escapism. It's fucked up, man. It isn't a good, it's not good. When you're spending 8 to 10 hours on social media of any sort, that it's meant to be an escape from your reality. If you work 8 to 10 hours a day and you need an escape, you go to TikTok and you try to find some shit, right? But that's not what's happening. People that have 8 to 10 hours to spend on TikTok are being rewarded for being on TikTok. People that make content for people that have time to spend 8 to 10 hours on TikTok are being rewarded to have TikToks. Now, who are the people that can spend 8 to 10 hours a day on TikTok? I will leave you with that question. Ask yourself, who are people, what type of person has 8 to 10 hours to spend on TikToks? Ask yourself that question. And then now those people are being rewarded to create content for those types of people. It is a bad recipe. It will not make anything better for you. And for me, I always think like, I'll just post a TikTok and then I'll leave. But I have friends that post a TikTok, man, that have some of the most amazing fucking shit that I've ever seen. They get no traction because there's actual effort being put into it. You know what I mean? And it isn't cool. Well, you could fix your algorithm. I'm not going to spend my time pissing myself off 8 to 10 hours a day to try to fix my algorithm. I don't want to do that. I have other things that I want to do. I'm going to say something that's going to piss a lot of people off. If you spend more than an hour on TikTok a day, your fucking priorities are in the wrong place. I'm sorry. But I bet you $1 million that if you're spending an hour or two on TikTok every day, you are leaving out one important thing in your life. If you leave out too many important things in your life, or if you neglect too many important things in your life, you cause yourself anxiety and stress and depression. I'll put it this way, a visual representation. If you leave a pile of clothes on the floor in your bedroom, and you wake up in the morning and you walk past that pile of clothes, that pile of clothes registers in your brain as something that you need to do. You may not think about it like, oh my God, I need to do laundry, right? But that pile of clothes becomes a thing. And you go past that thing. You wake up in the morning. I'm just doing my routine, and I'm going to tell you exactly everything that I know that builds up in my brain and causes me to have anxiety, stress, and then depression. I wake up in the morning. I walk past a pile of clothes. I know that I need to do that laundry, and I don't necessarily maybe consciously say that to myself, but I walk past that laundry knowing that I need to do it. I come downstairs, I feed my cats. I know that I need to sweep that floor and mop that floor in the kitchen because the cats have fucking completely destroyed it overnight. Because that's what cats do. And my cats are old, so for some fucking reason, they can't just keep their food on their plate. It's got to go everywhere. They don't know how to keep their food on their plate. When they eat, they must eat it like this. Because food's everywhere. It's on the fucking wall. It's on the floor like 15 feet away. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Bears in the woods, they have they eat cleaner than my fucking cats do. So anyways, I know that I need to clean that floor, but I'm just way too tired. I need to have my coffee or my matcha before I wake up, right? So I don't clean that floor. And then I come in here and then I sit down and I'm like, you know what else I need to do? I need to cut up those videos, some of those lives, and make shorter form content to put on my YouTube channel for actual VODs on the channel. Because right now there's very few VODs on the channel. When people go there, they click on the thing and they see that there isn't a bunch of shit there. So right now, within the first fucking hour of me waking up, I have 3 things that I know that I need to do. I could have easily just put the laundry basket, or put laundry into a laundry basket, did the load of laundry, walked downstairs into the basement, did the load of laundry, come upstairs, swept the floor, then feed the cats, or feed the cats, then sweep the floor. But because I'm on a time crunch, I should sweep the floor, then feed the cats. It would take 5 fucking seconds to do it. But because I missed all those things, and then I sit down and I talk to you for an hour, those things are just not going to get done, because now I have to go take a shower, and then I have to get my day started, right? Now, what happens if I get my day started and I just start scrolling through TikTok? The dopamine, I get flooded with dopamine. Now I don't feel like I have to do those fucking chores. I don't have to feel like I have to do that laundry. I don't feel like I have to sweep the floor. I don't feel like I have to cut up those videos and all this stuff. I'm spending time scrolling on TikTok. Now I continue to spend time scrolling on TikTok. I've neglected 3 or 4 things in my life. And tomorrow I do the same thing. And the same thing. That load of laundry gets bigger, the floor gets dirtier, and now it's becoming a fucking problem. If I don't handle those things, it becomes stress. I know I have to do them. I know I have to do it. I know I have to do it. And I continue to disregard those things by scrolling on fucking TikTok for 8 hours a day. It becomes depression. What is my life? I can't even fucking clean this floor. I can't even fucking do this laundry. For some reason, I can't get myself to do anything. Why? Because you're avoiding the things that you need to do by scrolling on fucking TikTok. You have made TikTok your full-time fucking job, and your escape now is, the escape is to, you have to now escape from your phone. The thing that's supposed to be your escape tool is become your full-time job, and now you have to escape from that. But everything else out in the real world seems completely mundane because it's not giving me the dopamine that it's supposed to be giving me. It's not giving me the fucking satisfaction that scrolling through TikTok videos gives me. It's not giving me the connection that I have with the people on TikTok. Reality becomes a fucking escape that you don't want to escape to. So what do? You turn around and go right back into the fucking phone. It is a vicious cycle. It is bad for everybody. The only thing you can do is make sure you have a time limit on that fucking TikTok. Do not do it for an hour. Maybe do it for an hour the entire day, but a straight hour of scrolling on that phone, dude, that's bad. It's bad for mental health. It's bad for your mental health, man. This is coming from a guy in a fucking purple Teddy Fresh hat and a mustache that looks like he's fat as fuck because his face is all goddamn swollen from all the sodium he's eating. I got a double fucking chin here, and the microphone is strategically placed so you cannot see the double chin. So take from this what you will. I just think it's bad. I don't like the way I feel when I watch TikTok. But will I make content for TikTok in order to get people to come to my channel? Yes. Why? Because IDGAF. Because nobody else gives a fuck, you know? Nobody else gives a fuck. Why should I give a fuck? Why should I let the things that I'm trying to do with my life, you know? Like, if everybody's getting it, shouldn't I get a piece? This is the moral fucking conundrum. This is the moral question. I know that I have to go where the people are to get them to come to where I am. Now I got to do that. You know? Now I got to do it because, you know, we as a society have agreed that TikTok is the place that everyone goes and everyone watches the videos. And now I have to think algorithmically, you know? When I chop this up, I got to think what's going to be best for the algorithm. And I'll tell you, anger, sadness, the word mental health, mental illness, all those things work. Why do you think Andrew Tate got as far as he fucking got? Think about it. Think about, like I said, think about the people that are able to spend 8 to 10 hours a day on TikTok. Think about the people that are able to spend 8 to 10 hours a day on TikTok. And then think about the people that are being rewarded to create content for those people. I think that's where the problem is. You know? I don't know. All right. That's where I'm ending it today. I wish you all well. Stay the fuck off TikTok. Do something productive today. Don't beat your kids. Or beat them. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. Just know that there's consequences for those actions, and I have no fucking responsibility to. You did it, not me. You made the decision, not me. Don't retire unless you have enough money to retire. You know what I'm saying? Make better decisions. That's all I can help you with, is just by saying just make better decisions. Think about your fucking decisions. Don't move to Florida if you can't pay the fucking insurance prices. You know what I'm saying? We all know that insurance is high in Florida for a reason. So, make better decisions. I probably won't, but I'm not telling. I mean, you know, I don't know. I need to make better decisions with my fucking health. I can tell you that right now. Do not like this. Okay. All right. Have a good day. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your fucking Sunday. Bye-bye.